Come on, we out, Nana. We out, Nana. What up, though? Hey, I just popped in real quick. And walking my little shorty do what? Hold on, Bub, wait. Duh. Walking my little shorty. We're getting our walk on for the day, and I just wanted to come and rap to the people. I had a very interrelating conversation with uh, somebody I grew up with. And I knew he watched the show but every now and then, but he called me like, bro, I was watching your show. Then I noticed something. I'm like, what are you talking about, bro? He was like, man, majority of the people, he said, majority of people, they just want to complain about stuff. They ain't really looking for no solution. And he was like, I didn't notice I even do that. I'm like, bro, that's when I became aware, when I started doing self evaluations. I'm like, bro, I'm sitting up here complaining about what's wrong instead of figuring out how to correct it. And once I start figuring out how to correct it, I stopped complaining about it. He was like, man, it's just most people just go ahead. You get no cars, baby. He was like, so what do you call that? I say, well, if you just simply complaining about things, then that's a victim mentality. And I think that's how most people function off victim mentality. They don't truly desire a solution, and then the solution most people want. They don't want to fix things themselves. They want somebody else to fix it. They don't want to put the work in, but the work is where you learn the lessons at. So, but you don't know that unless you do it. Dub, it might rain. Who was that in the building? Frankie Blanco, what up, though? Yeah, I was just popping in real quick, bro. Just walking the kids. Hey, the link is in the chat. If anybody want to pop up, I'm just walking and talking, but yeah, I just thought it was dope because in that conversation, so many things happened. Like I told this guy I grew up with, but I used to always tell him, like, bro, until you're aware of something, you experience it time and time again and won't even think about it. But once you're aware of it, as you're going through that experience, that's when you notice it. You can't notice nothing that you ain't aware of. You just can't. Rach, what up, sis? My bad. I can see the chat, but I can't see the chat. I can't really see what y'all typing, but I can see the names in there. But yeah, it was just refreshing because it was confirmation. Because I be having some wild ideas, man. Even when I see stuff, I be like, I don't, I don't take it as like gold, but it's too abundant of people just complaining about stuff, and it's not even with the intent to solve the issue, or even when you come with solutions. Like when people complain about stuff, you can tell a person the solution, and before they even try, they just want to tell you how it don't work. And it's like that to me just shows the intent. You ain't complaining because it's a problem you want to be solved. You complaining because it's a problem, and that's what you like to do. Complain. You want somebody else to fix your problems the way you want them fixed. Well, if you want somebody else to fix the problem, you gotta take it the way they're giving it. You ain't gonna do it yourself. People too picky. And I don't understand because this society, I don't know, everybody grew up different, but I don't even see how people, like, I don't know, I was in the hood, so I don't have a sense of entitlement. And I bust my ass to get everything I got. The little bit I got, I ain't even got nothing. But the little bit I got, I bust my butt to get. So now I know it takes hard work to achieve things and get things done. People depend on the government, all these other programs. Yeah, I hear people talk about. Well, the government giving the immigrants money coming in. I don't give a fuck about that. I don't give a fuck about what the government giving people. It's our tax dollars. Hey, yeah, I think I'm back. Yeah, I'm back. Okay, I think I'm back. Mic check. Okay, I think I'm back now. Can y'all hear me? Yeah, that was the wife calling. I didn't put my phone on Do Not Disturb, but yeah. Gary, Mr. Busted Down Brow, what up, fam? Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Commander, what up, though? Appreciate you, man. Hey, anybody stepped in the house? My bad if I didn't see you. Yeah, I just think people stuck with that. They stuck it with that victimized mentality. You want to walk the long way? You want to walk by the school? Want to walk this way? You want to walk this way? Go ahead. Yeah, we go decorate the house next weekend. Yeah, we go decorate our house too. You know your mama love Halloween. Yeah, they put spider webs everywhere. Yeah, but my bad. I apologize if y'all asking any questions. I can't really say. No, there's two of you. Yeah, commercial bit. Yeah, 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 yeah. Everybody don't celebrate Halloween, bro. Because everybody don't like it. It's a preference. Yeah, they don't celebrate Halloween. Go ahead, because they don't want to. Some people like it, some people don't. Boy, when the kids get to talking, that why? Yeah, that's his favorite. Why? My wife ate when he asked her why. But I told her it's necessary. That's part of him understanding or comprehending and learning. So I try to take the time and break it down when he say, why? You want to go straight, bud? Let's go the long way. Because we're not going for no walk today. We just go ride. So you want to go this way? Let me make sure there ain't no car. But yeah, I just, no cars, baby. Just that mentality, man. Just, I think people just got to be aware. You know, everybody ain't suited and booted for problem solving. That's fine, but just understand, like anything you go through, ultimately, if you want a solution, it's up to you. Either you solve it or put you around, or put you, yeah, I see it, baby. Or put yourself around the people who can solve it. But just complaining about it, that ain't gonna do nothing but make the issue even worse, man. And I don't see the purpose of complaining. Like, because even if you get a group of people to agree with you, what you complaining about, now all y'all doing is you got a group of complaining. Hold on one second. Do something grab. Let me get past because I can't even hear myself. Yeah, my bad. I'm just trying to get past the loudest part. But yeah, like even on YouTube now, like you hear groups complaining about men, groups complaining about women, groups complaining about race, groups complaining about religion, all that talking and complaining and bitching. Ain't nobody got a solution for nothing. And people just steady talking about what they don't want. How often do people talk about what they do want? I don't know. I don't know no more. But I just understand the more I'm starting to understand like why people form secret society. I understand that more because go ahead and turn, baby. You know, those people form secret societies so they can click up with people and get shit done. And don't have to and it can avoid the masses of what will be bitching and complaining about stuff. Even this election, people talking about what Trump doing or what Kamala is. That's cool to state the stuff, but it's like how often can you say the same things over and over and over? After a while, it's just like, okay, we're aware of the problem, but what we gonna do about it? And people still fall into the same thing. They complain about the candidates they give them, but they keep selecting one of them. You don't like what they give you, stop voting for them. Vote for the third party. I had somebody tell me yesterday, it's a wasted vote if you vote for the third party because and that's the problem because everybody already adopted that mentality. It's a wasted vote, so I'm not gonna do it. It's okay. That's the way it's supposed to be. Go ahead. Yeah, it ain't gonna move now. Daddy fixed it. I don't know why you don't ride your new bike. You like riding the old bike. Hey, each y'all. Hey, each y'all. East dad, what up? My bad. I can't be in the chat. I'm literally walking and talking, but I do get the link. I don't know if it's pinned, but the link is in the chat. Somebody want to hit it and come up and narrate for me. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Yeah, but Yeah, I me personally, when I see a problem, half of the time I don't need to. I guess I do, you know, because I see the problem in people, but I get a solution for it. So that's what I rather state the problem and speak on the solution. Like keep talking about the same thing over and over. I don't know. It just get redundant, and I just don't see the benefit in it. Yeah, we're gonna have to hit the street. Wait 1 second. Wait till I get up there though. We're gonna go down right here. Yeah. You see two? All right, hold on. Stay right there. Follow me. Stay on my inside though. Come on. We gotta go around. Yeah, stay right here. No, get on the bike and ride it. You can ride it. Just stay on my inside to the next driveway. Another extra not for you check. But yeah, I just thought it was dope because it's a dude I grew up with, and he checked out one of the videos, and he was like, "Bro, I just noticed that people tell you why things can't work quicker than they give you reasons why things could work." I'm telling you, that's how they processing the information. If the first thing somebody tells you is how something won't work, they already thinking or they already came to the conclusion that it don't work. So no matter what solution you present, they will always tell you how it's not gonna work. And that tell you where their mindset at. And it's always about what this person or what that person or with this group or with that group. I don't care about none of them groups. I determined about 10 years ago, the only thing that's gonna stop me is me. And if anybody try, I'ma just give them hell. But that ain't gonna prevent me from doing what I know I need to do. So there's a lot of things, a lot of obstacles, or a lot of adversity set forth, but that's normal. That's a given. I mean, it depends how bad you want something. Will determine what you're willing to go through to get it. You want to go across the street? Yeah. Come on, we good. Hurry up, because there's a car right there. Go ahead. I just made that decision, so that's why y'all don't really hear me complaining about. Like for me, I needed to understand white supremacy, so I studied it, and that's why I keep telling y'all go rock with Neely Fuller. Shout out to Neely Fuller, man. And when I say I studied it, I'm not even gonna say I studied it. I studied him because that's his life work. Is breaking down white supremacy, understanding how you can overcome it. That's what that man teach. He been teaching that for the last 40 years. So shit. And he'll tell you I don't even know all about it. But he just broke that shit down and told you how to navigate through it, how to deal with it. That man came, he seen a problem and he created a solution. But that ain't what people want. People don't want to put in the work. People don't want to build themselves in a way where things can't affect them, where they determine what affects them. They don't want to do that. They don't want to change the mindset. They don't want to change the attitude. They just want an easy button. They just want it to be gone. That ain't what life is. So you definitely have to put in the work. And if you can't do it, like I said, put yourself around the people. Like that brother is a bad brother. And I applied a lot of what he said and his teaching and his books. I applied it to my life, and I got results from it. We're talking about experience and experiment. That's why I don't try to like one of the most famous quotes that he ever said. Well, that resonated with me. Like this changed my whole entire life. I'll BS you not. That man said, "Black people, if you ain't doing something constructive, stay the hell away from one another." And I apply that to all people. Like if we ain't doing something constructive, then there's no purpose. Because eventually, the latter half is gonna happen. Destruction. We don't have a purpose of coming together if we can't find common ground, have a rudimentary understanding of how we complement each other, then it's gonna be the polar opposite. So for me, it's like I gotta have a why. I gotta have a why. If I don't have a why, then I know it's not for me. I know it's not for me. But it's the plan that is changing your mindset. Didi in the building. What up, Didi? What up, Prez? My bad, y'all. I can't really see what y'all saying in the chat. I got my one eye on my son. I have the one eye on my son. But yeah, I just wanted to pop in and walk and talk with y'all. My yeah, I ain't talked to this dude probably about 3 years. So it was good to hear from him, but I was kind of shocked that he was listening to my content. But then he started telling me, the changes he making because, his daughter about to, I think in 2 years she'll be graduating high school, and he was like, he didn't realize how much him not being a father affected her until, she moved in with him, and he was like because his father wasn't in the house, and he just accepted the fact that he wasn't in the house with her. But when she moved in with him and started having those heart to heart conversations, turn left, baby, he realized how much it affected her. And he was like, damn, I felt, well, we're going to go this way. Look, because we'll go the long way. We can come back. If you want to come back, we can come back, but we're going to go the long way from him. I know, but the baby going to cry. Come on, let's go this way real quick. We got to get the exercise in because we will go in the house and eat after this. Come on, we'll go. Go. You going in the house after this? We're not coming back out. That's why I said let's take another little ride before we go in the house because we're not coming back out. So if you want to stay outside longer, turn this way. Come on, you got it. Come on, sit, Didi, turn. Okay then. If you don't want to, you want to go in the house. Okay, well come on, let's go in the house. No, we're not going on the bed. We're going in the house. Okay, we going. Go, please. Let's just start crying. Thank you. He never been excited to go in the house. Yep, I guess he ready to go in. But yeah, it was just it was kind of dope, just hearing like his growth and his understanding because I just remember when he had his daughter, I'm like, bro, you need to spend time with her. You need to do this, and the baby mama was having issues. Yeah, I'm good. How you doing, Lisa? That's what's up. That's what's up. But yeah, so it was I just remember when he first had her, and I'm like, bro, you need to be in her life. And he was living his life. He was just still living. And now he realized the impact his decision had. He thinking like, oh, she all right. Like, no, man. Kids need their parents. They need both of them. They need their mother and father. They need their mother and father. And not saying they can't make it without either one, but it comes with something. It comes with healing. It comes with that shit. I had to heal. Slow down, Doug. Shit I had to heal. And unfortunately, everyone ain't capable of healing. Hey, how you doing? Mhm. Everyone ain't capable of feeling, especially by themselves, and that's a process. And honestly, even though we all gotta go through it, we all gotta do it. We should try to limit how much we have to do, and we do that by making the proper or right decision. We all will go through it, but if we can limit it, if I can prevent my son and daughter from healing from the fact that their daddy wasn't there, that's just one more thing there. They're gonna have their own trials and tribulations they're gonna have to endure, from the decisions they made. But I'm trying to limit what they have to endure from the decisions I make. So that's just me being that father figure, me being there for them, you know, trying not to put them through a lot of the trauma that I had to go through. Just trying to prevent it. They're gonna have to deal with life on their own, but I'm just trying to prevent from going through any unnecessary things, anything that I can prevent them from going through. I'm good. That box heavy. I say at first that box looked heavy. I don't know what my wife be ordering. You just throw it on the porch for me, please. Thank you. I don't know what she be ordering, but I told her I think she cheating on me with Amazon. I don't know. Thank you. You too. You can get the mail. I think I get a box delivered every day. If not every day, every other day. I don't know how much Amazon made off of me. But yeah. Double speak, what up though? My bad, y'all just got home. But yeah, I just wanted to tap in with that because I noticed that it is in society in general. I don't even think people are aware, but a lot of people are functioning. Okay, baby. A lot of people are functioning out of victim mindset. That's how they perceive the world. Like they're victims, and I understand because we all go through stuff. I'm not saying there's no adversity, there's no hoops and hurdles. I'm not saying racism or racist people don't exist. What I'm saying, what you gonna do about it? Because complaining don't get nothing done. So I'd rather talk about solutions. What you gonna do? Shit, you can't control nothing but not but yourself. You can't control nothing outside yourself. So I don't know. That's just the I'm in the solution creating. Come on, yeah. Come on. Shit. I wake up every day with adversity, with different things against me. Always have ever since birth. My life is never. I never had it easy, but I've been blessed more than most. I won't deny that. Yeah, I don't know what that is. I ain't open it. Oh, I know what it is. No, we can't open it. You gotta wait for mommy. Yeah, that's mommy's. We can't open it. No, it's not a toy for you. No, you got a toy yesterday. You got a roller coaster. Go play with the roller coaster. Come on, we're about to eat. You're hungry? All right, let's see where we at. Blue, what up, though? Blue, you got a, I don't know if it went already. Hey, y'all don't touch that butt. Yeah, it's about to get crazy for a second. Let her through. I know, mommy. I get you. You can't take your helmet off. There you go. Huh? You want more? Um, my bad. Just grabbing the kids something to eat real quick. Right back in the truck. Huh, come on. Let's go sit down. Come on, mama. Come on. No, leave that alone. Huh? Come on. No, let's get out my living room. You're not allowed in my living room. What? Okay, you gotta wait. Y'all broke the controller. I just bought two new ones, and y'all broke. Well, your sister broke both of them. I'm not gonna blame that on you. Man, my daughter is like, boy, she like 10 times worse than my son. Where did I put my phone at? 10 times worse than my son. Kevin, what up, though? Salute my brother. In the chat as well. Yeah, so I just wanted to, get a little rant going on because it was just dope hearing him, like hearing his growth, hearing his the way he's maturing. You know, everybody mature at different rates, so I don't knock nobody's process. Especially if I see it happening, I'll always, salute it, always acknowledge it. Give people their flower. If I don't see it happening, then I just mind my business and let them live their life the way they want to. Just me, I can never. I always been annoyed by people who like constantly complain about the same thing with no solution in mind. Not even trying. Now it's the difference talking about something with the intent of solving it. But some people they live. That's where they live at. They live in that space that, oh, woe is me. Look at what happened to me. Look what people doing to me. Like shit, do something about it then. Or shut the hell up and take it. I don't know, man. This new generation. I ain't just gonna blame it on the new generation because I hear some older people adopting the ideologies because I'm an '80s baby. We wasn't allowed to complain. We had to find ways to make things happen. We couldn't afford no basketball hoop at our house, so we had to get a milk crate and cut it out. We had to get wire hangers and put them together, and to get our basketball court. What's wrong? What's wrong? You're not talking. What's going on? Okay, but y'all broke the remote, so now you gotta wait because you're not using my phone as a remote. No, outside, outside. Come here. Let you know, bro. You got a snot about to hit your lip. How you gonna go to school? How you gonna go to school tomorrow? If you still sick like this, you ain't gonna be able to go to school tomorrow. So you know what you gotta do? Take your medicine, and you gotta take all of it, just not a little bit. Yeah, this master negotiated. Is it raining? Oh, huh? Okay, I'm gonna get you clothes for tomorrow. Was the civil rights leaders complaining? Nah, they was doing things. That's what I'm saying. Like they was actually putting actions in. They were marching, they were protesting, they were actually doing stuff. They just now if they was the people who were sitting at home, they wasn't doing nothing. They wasn't doing nothing. And then even the people who was complaining about the way they were getting things done. Because it, okay. Because it was some people complaining about, oh, they're just marching, they're just doing that's complaining. If you can say stuff and do if you're taking action to do something against what you're saying, then it ain't no longer complaining. Complaining is when you just talking and talking and talking. And like I said, I think majority of the time people just complain in hopes that other people come with them and or somebody else fix their problem. They're not actively doing that. What is wrong with you? Your cat go get your tablet. Well, guess what? You can't have my phone right now. I'm on it. I'm on my phone, so I can't give it to you. You should have thought about that when I told you to put the remotes up. You should have put them up. Flat and simple. You'll get over it. Go sit down somewhere. Or you can go in your room. You can go in your room, no problem. If you want to cry because I don't want to give you my phone, you can go in your room. Or you can sit down and wait. Go eat your food and wait. When I'm done, I give you my phone. But until then, you're going to wait. Flat and simple. You will start doing what I tell you to do. I told you put the remote up so you won't lose it, so your sister won't mess it up. But you didn't do it. So now it's broken. Now you need my phone. I'm using my phone. So either go in your room or go in the living room and eat. Now, pick one. Where you want to go? In the living room or in your room? You're still here. Go. Pick one. Either go in the living room and wait till I'm done, or you go in your room. Yeah, so I don't. So was Martin and Malcolm complaining? And see, I think people take the contextual words, like people take the words out of context. Complaining is not stating the problem with the solution involved. Martin and Malcolm both had solutions for what they were speaking about, and you see, they got stuff done. I'm talking about the people who just sitting there complaining about how Martin and Malcolm got things done. People who just are. I don't. And isn't my bad. But, no, I'm talking about the people who just constantly addressing a problem with no solution, no intention to do nothing, no movement of doing nothing about it. Then that's just complaining. That's just simply complaining. Like the civil rights leaders, even the people, the LGBTQ people who say they don't have equal rights and they marching and doing, they ain't complaining. They got shit done. They got rights now because of what the movement or the motion that they put forth. They stated a problem and they got results from it, but they had action behind it. Speaking about a problem with no action, that's complaining. Or even sitting there complaining about something and waiting for somebody else to fix it. That's complaining. If you're not actively doing nothing about something, then you're just complaining about it. There's a difference between addressing a problem, making a problem aware. What, your shoes? Making a problem aware and then just complaining. Okay. And like I said, what do complaining do? Like I wouldn't consider the civil rights leaders, Martin and I wouldn't consider none of them as complaining. They stated a problem. They told you where they stand, and they did stuff about it. They organized people. They actually did something. But it's people now, especially on social media, they just whine, complain, and they ain't doing nothing about nothing. They come on day in and day out, complaining about this, complaining about that. And that's all they do is complain. There's no motion. So at that point, I would say, no, you just complaining. And if anything, you ain't doing nothing but making shit worse. Especially if you get a bunch of other people who willing to complain with you. And now you just get a group of complainers complaining. And no matter what you say, no matter what solution you give them, like when Martin and Malcolm was complaining about the injustices and they said, hey, let's march. How many people you think I ain't marching? They got the same problem. One person got a solution, but that's not the solution I want. So I'm gonna just stay here and complain. I'm not gonna come up with nothing. I'm not gonna do nothing. I'm gonna just keep complaining. I'm gonna just keep talking about the same thing. That's weak. That's that victim mentality. So even when Malcolm talked about white supremacy, what about white supremacy stopped Malcolm from doing what he wanted to do? What about white supremacy stopped Martin from doing what he wanted to do? They still got shit done. They didn't have that victim mentality. They seen adversity, they seen a problem, and they said, we gonna combat it. We gonna do something about it, even if it costs us our life. That's how they got shit done. They was willing to put themselves on the line. People ain't willing to do that. People ain't even willing to have a conversation about things. They just want to bitch about it, let alone try to sit and create solutions or implement new ideas to combat the problem. They ain't trying to do that. Shout out to Rachel. She seen a problem. She come online every day and talk about what's happening in the school system. She don't like that shit. But what is she doing? She's doing something about it. Now, if people follow her lead or sign her petition, that ain't got nothing to do with me. But that ain't got nothing to do with her. But she's still putting the work in. She seen a problem, and instead of talking about it, she did something about it. That's what I'm talking about. That right there, I can respect all day. Even if it never gets implemented, at least she's seen something and did something about it. That's what I'm talking about. That's what people need to start doing. Is do something about what the hell you're complaining about. Other than that, you just complaining. Squirt, what up, though? Man, I understand using your voice, but at the end of the day, using your voice for what intent? To get other people. I mean, I'm about action. Your voice is one thing, and then what's going on now that ain't been going on for the last 100 years? The same thing, the injustices, all this shit been going on. So we is the same old thing repeated over and over, and that's the problem because ain't nobody doing nothing about it. But there's a reason why a lot of people don't suffer from the same thing our elders or ancestors suffer from because we made adjustments. We made adjustments. We seen the problem and we adjusted to it. I don't suffer. Me personally, I can't tell you how I'm affected by white supremacy. I can't tell you how I'm affected on a large scale. On a scale that everybody affected, yeah, I do. Um, I've got harassed by the police before. I got unfairly um, prejudged, but I don't suffer from the banking system or the financial rate because I don't deal with their banks. I deal with black owned banks and credit unions. That's the solution. A lot of people was complaining about what Chase Bank did, and what they did was very fucking foul. How they was upping the interest rates on black people. So you know what? I had a Chase account and I ended it and went and got a credit union. I got four bank accounts. Two of them is with a black owned bank. No, I got three bank accounts. Two of them with a black owned bank. One of them is with Comerica, but I also got two credit union accounts. I never had an issue with Comerica, um, but I'm trying to think of what other education system. I had a problem with that. I had some prejudice as teacher, so I decided like I'm gonna teach myself. Fuck y'all degree. And that's something that I got to live with. So I might not have the paperwork, but I'm gonna teach myself, or I'm gonna find other people willing to teach me things. So now I don't have to be limited or subjugated to the prejudice of the education system. I mean, that's how we learn anyway. We learn from being taught. You can go to the institution, or you can teach yourself, or find people to teach, just depending on what your goal is. But if you partake in their system, just understand that's their shit. They gonna do what they want to do. And if you want to partake in it, you got to accept it. You can't go in nobody's house and tell them to treat you the way you want to be treated. Ain't nobody gonna come in your house and you gonna treat them the way they want to be treated. That's just reality. I mean, like I said, all the stuff we going through, this ain't nothing new. Our ancestors, our elders, they all been through this. No, it's not a reset. I didn't say nobody is doing anything. I said the people complaining. I ain't say it's people doing stuff. It's people living. Like I said, I'm not affected by white supremacy. It's people living in this country. You don't hear uh, a There's a reason why you don't hear certain groups of people complaining about stuff. Even black people. There's certain groups of black people don't, because they figured it out. They already figured it out. They figured out how to play the game, and they figured out how to take themselves out the game. And the solution is available. But because it's coming from, I ain't gonna say because it's coming from black people, but for some reason, when information comes from black black people themselves don't want to take it. There's so many black people teaching financial independence. Ain't nobody listening because there's work to do. And you personalize that. If you personalize that, then that's you. I ain't saying, I'm just stating a blanket fact. Talking about a problem without actions towards the problem. That's literally the definition of complaining. And all I'm saying is complaining gets nothing done. Don't get nothing done. I just don't see the point of talking about something if there's no action willing to be put towards it. Hold on, mom. You ate all your food already? Huh? Huh. There you go. There you go. I already learned that if I complain, I better be ready to help. Complain about trash on the street, I better be ready to fix. And that's the that's what I'm trying to get at is the mentality. Like, see a problem, do something about a problem, right? If we see something, do something to work towards it. That's what I'm saying. Right there, Commander. Like that's what I learned. Like just growing up, I was never allowed to complain. Like even when stuff was unjust to me, my father, my dad is an animal, man. I just grew up in that era. They grew up in the era of no excuses. We couldn't say, "Oh, they're treating me unjust." Ain't nobody care about that. I grew up with them old school sharecroppers or black people who came from the South that had to find a way, that had to make a way, that had to create their own way. So it was never room for us to complain. So now that I'm out my bubble, it's like, oh, I'm it's just like I'm just seeing different experiences that people have in life because I grew up I think we all have. We grew up with the experiences that we have. And as we get older and can venture out, especially now with social media, how we can connect with people all over the world, we see different realities, different ways people live, different ways people experience life. And I just noticed the vast majority of people even about like women's rights. Like I was always thinking like I just never felt like women should have the. I mean, every nothing in life is fair, but like even talking about like women's rights, I thought it was asinine to even have that question. Of course, women should get paid equally if they can do the same work, but if they can't do the same work, then they pay should get adjusted. It's just flat and simple as that. But it's sad that we live in a society where we're not paying women equally if they can produce. It's women who can do some jobs better than men. They should get compensated for their work no matter what their gender is. That's ideal. That's what something that we can push towards. And that's logical, right? If someone can produce more than someone else, they should get compensated for their production. That should be logical. That's something tangible we can work toward. Instead of saying like women's rights, we begging to treat women fair and equally. It's fucked up. We live in a society that we even have to have that conversation. You know, I think it should be more equity because nothing in life is equal, but we can make it fair. We can make it fair. So we should be talking more about equity, and that will fall more in line with what people seek as far as equality, equity. So, well, I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna wait till my sister comes touch on that. Yeah, but the whole point I'm making is if there's an issue addressed, if there's no solution or working towards a solution, it's just a complaint. I'm not saying that people talk about whatever they want. I'm just saying like what you gonna do about it. Like what you gonna do? Like what is or like I don't know. I'm ignorant to some things. Me personally, I'm ignorant. I'm like me, just my mindset, the way I grew up, the way I am. If I see a problem, I solve it. That's it. If I can't solve it, then it ain't meant to be, and I move on to the next one. That's just my. That's what I'm used to, right? So I can be ignorant, right? Maybe it's my own ignorance. I just don't see the benefits of the problem. And maybe somebody, I mean, I don't know. What does it do? Me constantly talking about a problem. Am I like what is me talking about it go do? I'm talking about it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, it could be my ignorance. You know, shit. I don't know everything. I just don't see the benefits. Well, let me get my butt off here. Let me get these kids ready for bed. I appreciate y'all rocking out. I am not going live tonight, but we will be on Mr. 33 Sports Talk. Um, I'm about to get into these football games, so I will check y'all there. Yeah, we'll be on Gary's second channel, the sports channel, tonight. So I appreciate everybody who came through. But yeah, I'll get with y'all in a minute.